I think it's not Chris Rock or Will Smith who has to be blamed for the night, but the hall was already being heated up and it reached its boiling point where things went berserk. What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us, and today we are going to review the recent incident happened at the 94th Academy Award. I think that's the only time when all the Hollywood actors and especially globally some all other nominees are also there and they gather under the one roof, and throughout the year they could hear the gossips and stories from social media about each other, but at this dining table there is only one person who can give you live and exclusively news about anyone through wit and humor, and that's host. While Regina Hall was at stage, she said that certain members from the audience, their COVID-19 test has been lost, and she namely pick all those Hollywood actors or Hollywood crushes or most handsome people, and she namely called Bradley Cooper, Emilio, and Timothy, and suddenly she moved towards Will Smith, and thus started something that was already uh, brewing in his mind. She looked at Will Smith and said, Will Smith, you are married, but you are on the list. So she bantered and looked at Jed and said, oh, looks like Jed approved it. So that was the time when he was being taunted and she wanted him to come at the stage, but he just showed his sheepish face and he just stayed put. He didn't want to go there. And that was the time things heated up already. Will Smith and Jada, they have been continuously saying that they are in an open marriage, so their love life has been in a very big controversy, and especially at certain levels, Will Smith also said that Jada, she came from certain family where these things are very common or happening, but in my case, definitely I have to think so many things because the choices that he made, he has to think about it. Sometimes there was huge controversy that they started that who is cheating on who is taking a benefit of the situation, and whatever happened at that movie set or whatever happened in his movies. But Will Smith sometimes thinks about whatever is happening is not good for his repute, and especially his son is also his career and all these things. And no matter whatever happens at the end of the day, they have to think about the child and his future and whatever or which direction the things are going. Definitely people will question him, the paparazzi and all this, they will haunt him as well. So they have been in a continual like what we can fist fighting with the media and all this they are talking about. That's why Oscar is the time when these things sometimes keep coming. So the host roast the people and their witty or humor things. Sometimes it was okay. If you think that it was staged, then why the people around Will Smith was hiding under the table? Suddenly they were just like, oh, what happened? It was not even on the script. Or if it was on the script, you should, I believe, you should know it that how it happened. So, but overall, you could see that he was with full of anger and everything was there. So he was already being taunted by Regina Hall, and suddenly this guy came. But the good thing is, both of them are from his community. If someone else from different community could have done it, I hope you could understand that things will definitely go in a different direction. But I think like let's see what happens next. It is okay that they can talk about the relationships and all the things that are happening, but since she is going through sickness, so it was not a fun for him as well, and any person definitely, because later on you could see that they are saying in our community people are already tweeting on the Twitter. They are saying that no matter, America is a very diverse country and there are people from different, Hollywood is also very big from different, but definitely at the end of the day you are in your own community and you have your own circle, and there your family values and all your relationships, your kids and everything matters the most. Some people they really like to live in a bond that others definitely don't live, because some are very liberal optimist and some are, we can't say that they have their own choices, they have their own community. So but in their community they still value a lot of things. But since it was very sensitive topic, that's why he just got mad and things went like this. But the good thing is Chris Rock since he was a very good guy. He didn't retaliate the way that it should be done. People are thinking about maybe we are watching a WWE match and things are happening like this. It never happened before. But 94th Academy Award will always be remembered that Will Smith won the maiden Oscar award with The Rock, and this controversy will always remain in history. But you could see that he can confront it, and definitely he will reconcile the matter with him also, whatever happened. But somewhere I feel like the host, they got the liberty to do or to say whatever they can, or was it the script? If it was in the part of the script, sometimes it happens that the script has to be given to Will Smith also. Did he went off script or something? I don't know what happened, but overall he was very sensitive about her health. You can say whatever their love life is, whatever they are doing it's okay, they can say so, but it was very sensitive, and some people really said that Will Smith shouldn't do this, whereas Chris Rock should also understand his limit. But how he's just making fun about G.I. Joe, something. It was a Demi Moore movie that I watched long time ago. Also, he's saying that maybe they are going to remake something like this, and she could be the part of it. So, but it, you can't make fun of her medical situation. So overall, I think it was a big stage. He should have courage to understand the joke and just said, because if he stayed put at Regina's situation when she said so he should also say he kept himself humble. Overall, it is good to see there are pros and cons of the consequences, and I think because he's a big guy and things happen between their own community, and the anger was also from his own community, so definitely it will be brushed under the mat, or things will go a little bit. His career is not at stake, definitely. I think so, because he's a big name now, and but you know it very well what happens in Hollywood. Sometimes if they team up with that, their own establishment will never let these actors work in other movies also. So there are many things that he has to consider right now also. But overall, as early as they will reconcile the matter, it is good. The good thing is also that whatever happened during the match, things didn't go off script. Still, they just gave him the Oscar that he deserved. So thank you so much for bearing me. Have a great watch. Take care of your loved ones. Stay safe. And I think their marriage controversy or what open relationship, all these things will remain in the limelight and news, and because of the choices. So thank you so much. Take care of your loved ones. Stay safe. Bye bye.